Welcome to week 4 of your cardio workout series. Remember, for optimal results, repeat this workout 2 to 3 times this week, allowing for about 24 hours between workouts for a full recovery. For today's workout, you'll need your plate, as well as your static straps and your bottle of water. Remember to keep the plate on a low setting and press that repeat button anytime the plate stops working. I have Rob and Marissa here with me today, and we're ready to get started. Go ahead, start your plate. Let's get on top and start with an IT band stretch. So tuck that foot behind, hands are gonna come to the hips, and we're gonna push that hip out to the side. Switching legs. If you have a columnless plate, like the Move unit here, feel free to get the plate up against a wall or perhaps use a chair for a little bit of balance or stability. Last one. We're going to take our feet a bit wider and stretch the back side of the leg, the hamstring. So pushing the hips to the back, we're simply going to move side to side. Allowing that vibration to travel up through the muscles and really warm our body up, get us ready for that cardio work we have ahead of us. By now, I think you guys are coming to know the workouts. You know you've got some good work ahead of you. Let's do one more side to side, and let's step off and come down to the knee for our hip flexor. So coming off that kneecap, pushing those hips forward, we're gonna move left to right with those hips in this position. One more time. Let's switch legs. I always want to encourage you at home to work at your own pace, whether that be with us here as the team, taking the options with Marissa, or perhaps working to those little bit harder challenges with Rob or myself, so that you really get the best results for you. Last one. Let's come down into a bear hold. Hands are going to be on the plate. We're going to just lift those knees off the ground, keeping them right underneath hips. Showing that option that Marissa has here with the knees remaining on the floor, but still keeping our hips stacked over the knee, shoulder right over that wrist. We have 3 more seconds, 2 and 1. Let's come on top of the plate for our last move in the warm-up, a yoga squat, feet nice and wide. Again, you can take the option with Marissa to hold on to that plate for a bit of extra balance, or you can challenge yourself. You can see Rob's brought his hands into the center. We can use that for a little bit of leverage to open up those hips. Just holding here, allowing that vibration to really warm up the body. And let's slowly shift left to right, just a little bit of movement. Excellent job. You can see my team is really focused. So you're really focused at home as well. And that's our warm-up. Let's come on down off the plate. Now for this section, we are going to remove the mat from that plate and just bring it off to the front. We are going to be utilizing it in some exercises and then having it on the floor for some of the other ones. So for safety, let's put it there and make sure that your straps are tucked under the plate as well for safety reasons, as we're going to be working around the plate. So we have 3 exercises. Each of those we'll be doing for 30 seconds, 4 times through. Work at your own pace and keep pressing that repeat button so that your plate keeps vibrating. All right, 1 foot on the plate, 1 foot on the floor. You have the option of jumping or staying with Marissa in a simple lift. Let's go. Five more seconds. 3, 2, last one. And let's move over to the opposite side of the plate. Again, make sure you've got that foot all the way on. And let's come right on up. Do 2 more, last one, and coming onto the plate, bring your straps with you. Let's cross those over and come down into a slightly bent position, pulling the straps toward the hips. We're gonna squeeze our shoulder blades into spine, working the back, as well as really working through legs. Already in the first exercise. Hopefully we're breathing a little heavy. Three more seconds, 2, and 1. Now tuck those back away. We're gonna bring our mat over to the side. We're gonna do a single leg glute bridge. Come close to the plate. You can push one leg up, or you can take the modified version where we have both feet right on the plate. Marissa's demonstrating that for us and simply holding here. Or you can show Rob, 1 foot up. Rob, go ahead and switch legs. And we'll just alternate those legs or simply hold with both feet. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Now let's make sure we move that mat out of the way, back to the front as we go back to those offset jump squats. Five more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. How are we doing, team? Breathless? Hopefully you're breathless with us at home too. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And back on top with those straps. For any of these transitions, if you need a little bit longer break, take it, then just jump in with us. Pull those shoulders away from the ears. You'll notice that even in a move that seems not really cardio, we're gonna feel that plate working. Feel that heart rate. Three, two, one, and single leg glute bridge. Again, make sure that you tuck those away. Get that mat back where you need it. Take the option with Marissa or Rob and myself. And switch legs. Keep working at home. We have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, round 3. Bring that mat back out of the way for those offset jump squats. And let's sit down and jump. You should be feeling that fatigue right through that leg in addition to that heart rate, really lifting. Last one. And let's switch sides. Five seconds. All right, back on top of that plate. Grab those straps. Sink right down into it. Let's get all those muscles firing. Really working to push yourself here in week 4. Challenge gets a little bit harder. Work a little bit bigger. We know you've got it in you. Stick with us. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Let's go back to that glute bridge. So I want you to really think about activating all those muscles on the back side as you're pushing your feet down into the plate, working hamstrings and glutes. Great for our posture muscles. And switch legs for those of you on that single leg. Here, even more of a challenge in that single leg, particularly for the glute and engaging a little bit more of the core. So don't be afraid to try that challenge of that single leg, then maybe go back to 2 feet on the plate. All right. One more round. Make sure mat's out of the way, our straps are out of the way, and let's hit those jump squats one more time. This is when I always like to remind us all that we only have to do each of these exercises one more time. Five more seconds. 3, 2, and let's switch sides. Last one. And straps for that cross pull. All right, draw those shoulders down and back. Squeeze right through the middle of the back. Our last round. Hopefully you can see a little bit of sweat dripping off you at home. I know my team's here working really hard. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and single leg glute bridge. One last time. Let's switch legs. All right, fight for these last exercises, these last moments in the cardio section. And 3, 2, 1, and let's relax. All right, excellent job. I think it's time for the recovery. We're gonna bring the mat back onto the plate. For this section, feel free to take that vibration up to a higher intensity if that feels comfortable for you for the stretch and massage. And then we're gonna hop up on top of here for a hamstring stretch. You can see Rob's rehydrating. Please remember to drink at home. Let's come onto that plate. Sit a little forward so we're off the tailbone. And then you can place some gentle pressure right into those hamstrings. Stimulate that blood circulation. It's really the best way to encourage recovery for the muscles. Let's come off the side of the plate and stretch our backs into that kneeling position. Thumbs up. We're going to press that chest down and then move left to right. One more. Let's come into a side lying position for the IT band. That's everything from the knee to the hip, on the side of the thigh. It can be on the hand or the forearm, stacking our knees and hips, and then just roll a little bit forward and back. And let's switch sides. Coming all the way up. We're going to stretch out the hamstring. So we'll put that back foot on the plate. We're going to reach right toward our toes with our arms and then lift back up. One more. Let's switch legs. And one more time. And that is a wrap. Thank you so much for coming back here in week 4. Hopefully you can feel yourself getting fitter, faster by working on the plate with us. Thanks to Rob and Marissa for joining me. And for you guys, I hope to see you next week.